Paramshanti. The Swarga Loka is an enchanting place with the Devis, goddesses, and Devtas, gods, leading an opulent, materialistic life full of enjoyment and comforts, music, dance, and is often found partaking of somras, a heavenly elixir. When the accrued good karmas come to an end, the power of the deities, gods and goddesses, depletes and they are directed to leave Swargaloka to reside in Bhuloka, earth. Highly knowledgeable and spiritually advanced souls will never desire for the temporary happiness of Indraloka, heaven, and they would rather focus upon self-liberation, moksha. Such yogi souls will move to higher dimensions above Swargaloka such as Janaloka, Tapaloka, Maharloka, Brahmapuri, Vishnupuri, Shivapuri, or Paramadham. Such great souls will attain liberation, moksha, in Paramadham, which is the incorporeal abode of Lord Shiva, who is the creator of the Brahmand, solar system. Thus, pious souls, due to their spiritual efforts, merge into Parabrahma Parameshwar, incorporeal, formless form of Paramatma, Supreme Soul, Shiva. When the soul merges into the Parabrahma or Supreme Soul of incorporeal Shiva and loses its identity, then it is called the attainment of moksha or mukti, salvation or liberation. A year on earth is equivalent to a day in Swargaloka. Swargaloka is also known as the plane of paradise. On earth, there is illusion, Maya, in gross form, whereas in Swargaloka the illusion or the veiling power of nature is present in subtle form. Illusion in physical world is displayed through physical elements and illusion in subtle world is displayed through subtle elements like air, fire and ether. It is interesting to know that the beauty, grandiose and happiness found in Swargaloka is not eternal but in fact, temporary in nature. The presence of Maya, ignorance, avidya, illusory power exists from earth till Brahmapuri. One can say that there is no difference between Swargaloka and Bhuloka except the type of body, i.e. the deities of Swargaloka possess a subtle body of 3 elements and human beings have a physical body of 5 elements. We can also find the presence of the main vices such as lust, anger, greed, attachment, and envy in the deities. The deities also are afflicted with such vices just like the human beings on earth, so deities are also definitely trapped in Maya. The king of Swargaloka, Indra, also has desire to get the position of Brahma, that is to become lord of Brahmapuri. It is only in the Bhuloka, earth, where a soul can get spiritual knowledge to attain self-realization and God-realization and thereby attain salvation, moksha. Even deity Indra had to come down to earth for getting knowledge of the soul from Prajapati in his ashram. Earth is the karma bhumi, or in other words, it is the land of actions where we can put our efforts to gain the supreme knowledge by discharging our rightful duty. Deities cannot obtain divine knowledge of soul and supreme soul in Swargaloka. Swargaloka is basically nothing more than a place of luxury and enticing splendors, a realm where the soul gets to fulfill its intrinsic inner desires on account of its good karmas. There exists a time difference between the Swargalokal heaven and earth as per Hindu astronomy based on the Puranas and scriptures. One day, 24 hours, of the deities in heaven is one solar year, 360 days, of humans. 100 years of deities in Swargaloka is about 36,500 solar years on earth. By this calculation, one can understand that a soul has, for example, only 100 years of happiness in the heavenly realm, which is a large time period of 36,500 years on earth, but in return a soul is subjected to countless number of birth and deaths of the karmic cycle. On earth, a soul's virtuous deeds on earth result in elevation of the soul to heaven for a temporary period of time, after which the soul has to come back again either to human life form or to any of the 8.4 million life forms of various species as per its karma. Abominable sinful actions on the earth plane lead to the downfall of the soul into the 55 crores, 550 million, hells, known as netherworld, Narak Loka. The spiritually knowledgeable souls do not fall prey to illusory joys that are found in the three worlds of Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka, and Swargloka. The wise souls having full knowledge about soul science are very well aware that life in our solar system is just a blink in the causal ocean of the Supreme God. For example, as per the Hindu time cycle, in one day of Brahma, a Kalp Pralaya takes place in which the three worlds, Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka, and Swagaloka get destroyed. When one cycle of 4 yugas known as Chaturyug finishes on the earth, a partial dissolution, Ardh Pralaya, occurs on the earth. In this manner, completion of 71 cycles of Chaturyuga is called one Manvantar. When 14 Manvantars get completed, a Kalp Pralaya occurs when all the three layers of creation like Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka and Swargloka gets destroyed. So, in one day of Brahma, all three levels of creation such as Bhu Loka 32 276 Loka, and Swaga Loka get destroyed. Therefore, we can understand that the time period of the divine realm of heaven is also finite in nature. As per the various stories in Hindu Puranas, Lord Indra, the mighty king of gods and ruler of Swargaloka, was cursed on quite a few occasions for his misdeeds and unrighteous actions. In order to get Brahma Gyan or knowledge of Brahma, which is the supreme incorporeal radiant form of God, the souls residing in Swargloka have to come down to Bhuloka for attaining spiritual knowledge and enlightenment. This is because though Swargloka is in the higher subtle realm and the deities live there in the best of comforts and happiness, there is no spiritual knowledge in this realm. The souls from heaven reborn in the mortal world to obtain knowledge of Brahma from self-realized sages called as Rishis, Munis, and yogis on Bhuloka and practice being in a state of total union with the Almighty whilst being alive in the physical body. In short, to attain the God-realized state of supreme consciousness, to attain moksha, by leaving all worldly desires and attachments, being absorbed in the bliss of merging one's consciousness in Supreme Soul Param Brahma Parmeshwar, a soul has to take human body in this physical world of the earth plane. Such is the wonderful privilege and value of human birth. It is praised by great sages in various scriptures as human soul greater than a divine soul of Swagaloka. Adi Shankaracharya, one of the greatest saints, philosophers of India, who is considered an avatar of Lord Shiva, places knowledge of self and of Brahma higher than attaining moksha.